Go to it.
Hello, everybody here. Today is this is your Lunch and Learn episode number 28. And you know what? Today I'm happy because we get to start our new YouTube channel, which is called the Starting Point. So you guys are welcome to join that party over at the YouTube channel as well. It's called the Starting Point. So I'm inviting all of you guys to be part of that channel. We're gonna bring insights. So you guys are welcome to join that party over at the YouTube channel as well. It's called the Starting Point. Sorry, so guys. I'm inviting all of you guys to be part of it. Okay. I had too many things open at the same time. Anyways, so you guys are welcome to go to the Starting Point. We're going to bring you daily exercises, daily tips so that you can use every single day for your life, things that make sense to you and help you out. But today we got a real interesting topic for today. We're going to be talking about integrity. So we're here with our coaches, Ceci and Bruce. So guys, welcome to our topic for today. Who wants to go first? Talk about integrity.
I think
I'm going to go first. Oh, you're going to go first?
No, that's okay. The lady goes first. Go ahead,
Okay,
sweetie.
I just want to say something that what if integrity, and I love this definition, short and to the point, guys. Listen to this, integrity. Keeping your word everywhere. Your word represents you wherever you are. That's integrity. Saying the word, saying what you need to say without any thinking about any repercussions. Say what you need to say to the world. Keep your word because that's the only thing. That's what we represent as integrity. So today I am able and capable of saying to you, I'm gonna keep an integrity. If I miss it, one point, I'm gonna restore my integrity by recognizing and move forward. That's integrity for me in life. Simple as that. And that's it.
I love that. Where can I get a shirt like your shirt?
We've talked about it. We're gonna make some copies.
Very good. Okay, so I really wanted to put like a little twist on the word integrity. I think most of us out in the viewing audience, and me before I did the Landmark Education, now Landmark Worldwide, I always thought of integrity as something moral or immoral. You know, it was right, wrong, good, bad, you know. And so if somebody said, you're out of integrity, and I'm like, I didn't do anything immoral. I didn't do anything wrong, something like that. But I really got grounded in how Landmark talked about integrity. I really love it. You know, one of the definitions is the state of being whole and undivided. So think with me, if you will. Picture a bicycle tire. It has a hub and it has several spokes going out to the edges of the tire. And when all of those spokes are complete, you've got a workable tire. But if you break one of the spokes, now there's something that doesn't rotate correctly. If you break another one, you could probably still ride, but it's not a great tire anymore. There's nothing moral about that tire. You know, it's not a bad tire, it's not a good tire. It just doesn't have its original workability. So I would ask everybody out in the viewing audience, you know, can you think of some time, like maybe you were running late for a class and you were hoping you could sneak into your classroom without the teacher noticing that you were late. And if the teacher didn't say, then you were okay. But if the teacher said something, my immediate feeling before I went to Landmark was like, oh my God, I was bad and wrong. I was being sneaky, you know. But after I got to Landmark, it was like, you know what? I actually learned they had a registrar who would each seminar classroom was set to take a phone call and say, so-and-so called, he said he's going to be late. You know, So now the class go on. Nobody's wondering what happened to Bruce. Bruce called. He's going to be late. And then I remade my agreement. Where I'm in Chicago, maybe we got a heavy snowfall. I wasn't anticipating the snowfall. Maybe I had a call from my ex-wife. Something was wrong with our son or something. Like I needed to take care of something. So, integrity was about being whole and complete. And when you're not going to do what you originally said, as soon as you know you're not going to be, you call, you acknowledge that you're not going to do what you originally said, you take responsibility for it, and you remake your agreement so that the other person is whole and complete and you know what you're doing together and by when.
I love it. Thank you for that, Bruce. And we have somebody saying hello from Los Angeles. Hello.
Hey.
And we have somebody else that typed in the word integrity. So thank you guys for being part of this community. And if you guys have any questions, any concerns, or maybe you have a different point of view of integrity, we would love to hear from you guys. Share it with us and the rest of the world here. But you know what? Go ahead, Bruce. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, you did not do Landmark, but you've done Bob Proctor. Mm-hmm. Can you see for yourself something about even us having had this conversation today where you see something in a new light?
Yes, absolutely. I think integrity has everything to do with who we are as individuals. What is it that we represent? What are the values that we have that make us stronger or weaker? And before I got into coaching, I thought that integrity was like a moral thing. If you don't have integrity, you're gonna go straight to hell or something of that nature. So I want you, if that's something that's something you're struggling with today, that integrity, like Bruce just mentioned, it's not a moral thing. He said it's more of a workability, being accountable to other folks or other things that you do in life. And you know what? When it's funny that Bruce mentioned teachers or school or you being late to class, like lots of times when I was going to high school, like I showed up late, and just because the teacher didn't say anything or mention my name, or maybe she didn't want to put me on blast, but you know what? Your teachers are always aware of if you show up late, if you show up on time, if you never show up, and if just because the teacher didn't say anything at the moment, we're like, yeah, we gotta wait. We're sneaky. Yeah, we gotta wait. But you know what? The teacher, she's always has her eyes on you. It's like now with our classes that we do, we know every time the students show up to class or when somebody's doing their work or somebody's not doing their work. So yes, integrity has everything to do with who we are. And if you're struggling with that, you can always figure out a way to, learn from it.
Beautiful. Ceci, could you give us a little bit of perspective of the teacher?
Yeah, you're absolutely right when you're saying teachers. We know everything about the student. You start building history in the classroom. So we know who is late already, who's missing, who's gonna be late. Already we know that. What a beautiful, and then we check them as tardy. But checking those kids tardy makes them like you can't repeat the bad habit again. You can keep on repeating because you know that it's gonna be tardy. I was never present that if you are talking to them to be complete with themselves, and not only with me but with themselves. When we do that as human beings, we feel complete and peaceful and honest. We're never gonna feel free. We're never gonna feel free or peaceful until we declare to the universe where we're holding back and we're trying to hide away from us. So hiding there, you think it's gonna be hiding. You think it's hiding. No, it's gonna show up in the rest of the day. Any moment you're gonna say that. It happens every moment. So it's better to be complete and say it right away because it's gonna manifest in the environment where you're gonna be at. So not only integrity gives you to be honesty, but give you peace, freedom, and connection with the world. Great new energy. You're not holding anything back. You are complete. You are satisfied with yourself. And when we do this, it's a beautiful way to have peace with ourselves. If the people are not in front of you, I have my practice, and when I do this, I commend this to my practice because this is bigger. I am bigger than all the little things that are going in my mind. So all that I didn't complete, I going to declare to the world that I declare complete myself because my intention that I did for something is good. So feel good. Acknowledge with the universe. You have somebody else with you, good. If not, declare to the universe that you are complete and you have integrity. You have peace with yourself. And this is the principle for living life free of resentments.
Beautiful. And for the viewers, I know what you're saying, but for the viewers, why don't you explain just briefly about your practice? It's not Bob Proctor, it's not Landmark. What do you mean when you say my practice?
Oh, I have a beautiful practice who has given me a new life, new way to see life. Is my Buddhist practice. My Buddhist practice is, the principle is to be happy in the now. Happy and make other people around you happy. And you chant, we do a chant that is 4 words. Nam, Myoho, Renge, Kyo. 4 words. And these words all together come to the expression come together to signify the value of the existence of a human being. Human being has to be acknowledged, the existence. We're here because we have a mission in this life. So what if we have a mission to be happy? Is what we need, and make happy people around us. Cooperate with them, and when we cannot do that, chant for the happiness of them. And it's the best way you can give it to them. So my practice is about being happy and chant for people to be happy around you, and everything transform. It's a transformational practice about the mind, the body, and the body and the spirit. So we are all together, and we put in peace ourselves and declare to the universe that we are communicating and expressing life with the universe. And we are present, giving yourself to the world. Don't keep away.
The primary reason I asked, and thank you for that, sweetie, is it starts with personal responsibility, personal accountability.
Oh, yeah.
And Bob Proctor, that's common sense. If it is to be, it's up to me. Landmark, it starts with a personal accountability. I had a woman who worked for me for a number of years, and she actually did the Landmark Forum. And she came up with an expression, but I don't know if she was the first one to invent it, but she would talk about, when somebody did something and they didn't fulfill their agreement. How many times do you hear people argue, well, you didn't tell me it was due that date, or you didn't tell me how to do it, or you didn't tell me blah, 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 blah. So she would talk about people who justified, people who defended themselves or explained, I meant to do it, but, again, the snow came down, or my dog ate my homework, or blah, blah, blah. So it was justify, explain, and defend. And my son recently wrote a treatise. It was called From Stuck to Unstuck. And he talked about jetting, justifying, explaining, and defending. And that's so exhausting. You say, okay, I didn't honor my agreement. I acknowledge that. I'm letting you know I take responsibility. I'm aware, I didn't think it through at the time. I didn't see these possibilities. And now I'm going to remake an agreement. And I was tempted to say I'm going to get it to you in an hour, but that's not realistic. I'm going to get it to you by tomorrow afternoon at 12, whatever is realistic. So life calms down. It's not moral. That's what's workable. It's a gift to yourself.
Yes. So yeah, I mean that's integrity right there. So, and I know there are different points of views, and we respect the different points of views that people have. And like I said, we welcome you guys to share what's your point of view of integrity. Type it in the chat. We would like to know more about it. And if you have any questions, concerns, or maybe you want to come here and join us on the chat, you're welcome to do that as well.
Yes, please do.
So guys, we're at the top of the 15-minute mark, but anyways, we just want to thank you guys for being part of this Lunch and Learn, and we're going to be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to touch a little bit about accountability. So we welcome you guys to come back tomorrow at the same time, and this is where we're going to be. We're accountable to you. So
Yes.
it's all about accountability, integrity, and other beautiful aspects out there. So thank you guys.
Even I feel lighter today. So thank you.
So I have integrity. Today I complete something that I was waiting for, and I completed today. Thank you.
Thank you,
so much,
Facebook
everybody.
user.
Yes, and all the Facebook users out there, thank you for typing in the chats. Hello from LA, integrity, thank you, and thumbs up. So we thank you guys. We really appreciate every single one of those comments that comes in. So thank you, and guys. So we're gonna end it here today, and we'll be back tomorrow at the same time. So thank you for being here with us. Thank you, coaches.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for being here.